You may kiss the bride. Hello, everybody.
Hello.
Hello, Mrs. B.
Hi.
How are you?
I'm good, thank you.
Welcome to our kitchen.
I hope you are well.
If you don't know, it's a playlist we've done about 4 or 5 of these now, where we basically take the same recipe and we get them from a common budget supermarket and a common, more expensive supermarket here in the UK. Yes. And the price comparison and the taste is very much up for debate. But this one today is rather astonishing.
Yes, I don't know the price difference or anything.
No.
This one, you just went and did it.
I just went and did it.
Without consulting me.
That's what I do.
Discussing it with
True
me.
husband style. It's actually Sunday morning. It's 9 o'clock on a Sunday morning. We really want to have a roast dinner today, but no, for your viewing pleasure.
Some people might be having a curry for breakfast from the night before.
Oh yeah.
Apparently having a curry for breakfast is one of the best things for you.
Is it?
Because it keeps your digestive system flowing.
Bit like that activated charcoal.
Like that. Yeah.
Anyhow. Woo! So Mrs. B doesn't know the price difference. We're going to just run through these really quickly. It was quite astonishing today. So let's go. Chicken curry me up. Right, so we've got the budget supermarket and the more expensive one here all lined up. One thing I did do is got the budget bag. This is a compostable bag for 5p. And that was 10p. Normally, remember the bags were more expensive?
Yep.
We got it the other way around. The cheap was a cheap bag for a change. But let me show you what we got. We're going to run through this pretty quickly, then we'll get cooking. £21.87 for the expensive shop, £5 and 50p for the cheap one. So it's pretty much 4 times.
Are you serious?
Yeah, but individual ones, like we've seen, it gets crazy. So the onions, they just came in bags like this. These are wonky onions. These are organic ones. By weighing them the same, £1.86 versus 50p.
What?
How do you like them onions?
They're heavy.
You may kiss the bride. Sorry. That is a garlic wrap. 55p versus £2.50. Bonkers. Coriander pots, right? Yeah. It's a pot of coriander. You can grow it really easy anyway. 47p versus £1.50. 3 times the price. This is my favourite one. Rice. Okay, I spotted this in another supermarket the other day. Big 1 kilogram pack of long grain rice. Economy pack of rice, 1 kilogram, the same weight. 45p versus £4 and 9 pence. 9.08 times more for the exact same amount of rice.
This better be the best rice I've ever tasted.
Well, there goes my brand deal with Uncle Ken's. Ginger, this was really interesting because you just grabbed it loose in the expensive supermarket, and in the budget one you had it in a bag. Yeah. And miraculously I got the same weight. I was like, oh, this is actually 1p cheaper.
Just amazing if you're in the supermarket like, I was like, oh, there my hand's going there. Oh,
just trying to work the weight out.
Right.
But this was exactly the same, both 120 grams. I fluked it. Sometimes I snap it off when I buy it. 1p cheaper for the expensive supermarket.
Oh.
So if you need ginger and you're on a budget, go to the expensive supermarket.
Buy it loose, not in a bag. Yes.
Well, that's what I'm saying. That's what I normally do. I'll go in the supermarket and go like that.
Or you just buy it in powder.
Yeah. Tin of tomatoes. 28p for the basic tin. Yeah. The expensive one, Italian plum tomatoes that we might have to mush a little bit, 7 times more at £2. Okay. Right, this is amazing, right? Yeah. Look at these curry powders, okay? I don't know if the camera's going to do it justice, but this, if you look at the size of that, as you hold it, that one there is significantly like wider. It looks like a tube. Yeah. Yeah, right? It's actually exactly the same weight. Yes. So it's the packaging. Yeah, it's deceptive. Like, you know, all things, how they sort of change the shape of the packaging just to reduce down how much they're putting in there. 79p. Versus £1.85. 2.3 times more. What? Both medium curry powder. Yep. I don't know if that did it justice. No, I could... on the camera, it's not really showing it so well, but that is literally twice the width. Yogurt? And the same with this. Yeah, this is Greek yogurt. Yeah. Look at that. Does that tub look... It's massive, right? It's huge. But again, it's the same weight, right? Okay. They are both 500 grams. One is 45 pence. The other is £2.75. 6 times more. And the last one is chicken, which I was a bit worried whether I'd actually get chicken if I went really cheap. But this is free range corn-fed chicken. Yeah. £5. Okay. For 300 grams. Yeah. Or the equivalent chicken fillets that we got to chop up. Yeah. £1.69. 3 times more.
Oh my gosh, I think this is probably one of the most...
It's extreme.
Extreme cheap versus cheap to be done.
Yeah. And like a curry, this is what I was thinking about, you can master flavours so much. I really believe that the cheap will win. We don't ever really want one to win, but obviously times are hard on a budget.
I don't think it's going to taste much difference.
I hope not. Shall we go?
Yes.
Let's curry up on a Sunday. An onion's an onion, right?
Yes. Don't get confused which one's which.
Oh yeah. So there really is not much difference between the onions. I'll finish chopping those. What's you saying about the ginger?
I'm sure that's the steep, that's the cheap. They smell
You sure? You haven't mixed it up as well, have you?
No, because you snapped that off, didn't you?
Yeah.
And there's a long thing there. So
I'm going to keep my expensive onions in a bowl right now.
Right.
And I've got the expensive garlic, but I just love the fact that you can kind of just... Oh! And one thing to show you on those garlic bulbs is this one feels like... This is the more expensive one. That is a fully bloomed bulb. They're big, nice orange segments. And this is... You know, it's kind of luck of the draw sometimes when you go to supermarkets and pick up garlic, but you can see that that is a bit more established, and we're going to have to, yeah, we'll sort that out, don't worry. Did it feel any more luxurious?
Not really.
Yep, that's garlic. Okay, so here's the steep chicken, corn fed. There's a sort of yellow tinge to it, and it's already pre-diced, so I don't need to do that. And these are our standard chicken breasts, which of course we do have to do that little labor-intensive thing of dicing it up, which for 3 times the price, I mean, that other chicken is probably way better quality, but will it matter? Mrs. B's can do one pan, I'll do the other, but just to show you, first of all, a bit of oil is going to go in the pan. We're going to get it nice and warm. We're just using middle of the range vegetable oil. I didn't see any point in getting, there was some ridiculously expensive oils, and I'm like, I'm not paying that. Like, made from like the forehead of a monkey or something, I don't know. They look absolutely identical. The tomatoes, we're going to pour that out and we can use that as our vessel to top it up just in case it dries out. But the other thing with the cheap tins, what I'm trying to find, is they don't put the ring pulls on them. So we are going to have to do I mean, it does look quite basic packaging, but it probably tastes good anyway. These are Pomodoro San Marzano. It's mostly in Italian, so we're cooking. Ginger's going in.
Okay.
Yes. Just a little reminder, this is just a very basic curry. There's way more things we could have done to push this. In fact, I did look down naan breads and stuff, but it was starting to get unnecessarily expensive for the point of this video, hopefully. Yeah. The naan breads were double the price though, just if that's any reference. Come on, chicken, there you go. Oh, look how yellow that piece is. Expensive curry powder. And this is the cheap one that I'm really... It's like tamper-proof. Oh my goodness, there is a colour difference for sure.
Yeah, there is a colour difference.
That is bonkers.
Gosh.
This is where it might start to change. Now it can dry out a little bit, so that's why we're just going to add in about 100 mils. Yeah, just a little drop or two.
Okay.
Yeah. We're going to stink a curry now.
Yeah. Oh, look at the colour difference. Yours looks like an authentic kind of curry. Mine is like a cheap.
It does, yeah, that's really different, like the consistency.
Yeah.
That's right. Wow. Alright, so, tin of tomatoes. Oh my god.
What did you just do?
Well, I tried to use the more expensive ring pull, and I literally pulled it off.
Oh.
Right, we're gonna have to tin open both of them, that's fine. Look, see, they're big old plum tomatoes. And yours are already chopped, amazing. So what I'm gonna have to do is use my spatula and break it up. I mean, you can stir it through first of all, but as it cooks, it will warm up and wilt even more so you can kind of easily hack it up into nice chunks. Oh my goodness. Should we do this every Sunday? So all we're doing is simmering these down, and now they do look very similar again.
They do.
The colours sort of come back. We're giving this about 15 to 20 minutes of simmer. If it does really reduce down, you can add a little bit more water at a time, but just keep it steadily cooking, stir it from time to time. And we go check on our kids that wonder if they're in India. You have a little sneak?
Yeah, they look exactly the same.
200 grams of that. No. Yes, mate. Nailed it.
Did I?
Yeah.
Cool.
Now try and do it with that. Let's just, there is a difference, isn't there?
Yeah.
That is bonkers. But either way, rice tends to have starch on it. So what we'll do, in fact, if we just put some cold water in these just to show you.
I never do this.
You don't do this?
No, but look how much
You've got to wash your rice.
But look how much starch that one's got.
That's cloudy water, right? That's starch. But all you have to do is keep running it through the tap and that will get rid of it. All right, so both our rice is on. Why did we wash it?
If you wash the starch, it helps it from the rice from getting gummy.
Yes.
Yay!
Phoebe.
Yes. I don't think that was as good
That was
as I
very
thought.
good. Yeah, well done. Good pet. All right then, folks. So the curry is done. We've just taken it off the heat onto a trivet. Last thing to add. The texture's very similar. We're going to add the Greek yogurt and the herbs, right? This one looks all right. To be fair, it looks like it's. I mean, it's fell out of the bag a little bit. We cut it back, but it looks like it's been nurtured. You know, something like the Chelsea Flower Show thing.
This one looks like it's just been thrown on the shelf.
Do you know what this one looks like? People that know us, looks like something that we've tried to grow. So I reckon 3 spoonfuls of this, Mrs. B, alright?
Right, okay.
This is some nice low-fat yogurt.
Yours is really thick.
It is. That's really chunky. We just stir this through. Oh my goodness. Alright, expensive coriander going on. The heat should wilt it anyway, so just chuck it down. We can put a little bit on top. Some people actually really detest this stuff, so...
Like our children.
Yeah, they're not fans. We will hide it from them.
That looks like quite an expensive curry, even though it's gone orangey. It kind of looks like restaurant style.
It does. I know what you're saying. It's got like a subtle creamy depth to it, hasn't it?
It does.
Whereas that looks a little bit more angrier.
That looks like something I make.
For the kids. Looks like something I'd give to my kids. So that's the rice compared. The one on the left, we washed the water clear as well, but that's still, look, that's actually quite gummy. That's really gummy. Maybe that's why that's 9 times more. Ah. Actually, to be from this angle, I can't see that colour difference so much now, but hopefully the camera's showing it. And we pick up the right ones. This smells so good. I'm sorry, when we go out and walk the dogs in a minute, right, on the beach, there will be people walking past us going, they stink of curry. All right, so we'll try the rice first.
Okay.
The gummy rice.
Oh, I can't get it. No.
Yeah, you don't want that.
I missed.
To be honest, mate, you're not missing out.
No.
It's still rice though.
Yeah.
In the day.
Oh, it's
Yeah.
like watery. Right.
Yeah.
We cooked that right, yeah?
I have made rice like that before.
We did
But
cook
you
it to
won't
package
be
instructions.
and you've been like, oh.
That's like pasty.
Not keen on
Not
cheap
keen?
rice.
Right, should we
no.
try the cheap curry?
I think it's a bit spicy.
And also the chicken does feel,
It's got like a,
it's tough.
yeah, that's the word.
It feels
tough.
quite, yeah. Okay.
Oh, I prefer that rice a lot.
That's better.
That is better. Ready? Huh?
I want to taste a bit more creamier.
It is creamier, yeah. It's got a bit more depth to it.
I think the chicken's not as tough.
It's not as tough, no. There is definitely a difference in the chicken.
But sauce-wise and spices, they're exactly the same. I think it's the chicken and the rice that's the big difference.
Yeah.
Cheap or steep? Go.
Steep.
Cheap.
Cheap?
Cheap?
Yeah. Steep.
Steep. I'm gonna go cheap too. Because
Really?
that does taste better, but that does not toss. It does not cost 4 times as much. That's what I was trying to go
I
with.
don't know though.
Do you think that it's that much better? 4 times as much?
I would pay 4 times
Would you?
rice.
For the rice, yeah, definitely.
Rice-wise, I would.
Yeah, if you could divide it up for sure, you could get the perfect. I think it's all about that balance that we find with these. But
Yeah.
there we go. I love doing these videos.
Yeah.
I find them so fascinating. If you've got a cheap versus steep suggestion, do let us know down below. Check out the other ones we've done. Don't forget to subscribe and follow us on social media for loads of behind the scenes bits. I'm carried out.
Me too.
Check your level, player. No matter what your style, the kitchen's for me. Simon's moustache, goatee, maybe all 3.
Phoebe?
What's le nez?
What's nose in French?
Let's begin.